Here's Phil to tell you more.
Like, already, I'm literally 1 hour in, and I'm actually bored. I guess they don't all work. I don't even know what to say. This is quite boring to me and to the audience. Like, the people who are here are outright saying, yeah, this is kind of boring, do something else. But those gameplay elements are so dated and boring. I feel like I could have played this, like, actually, you know, someone said Maximilian said if it's like a PS2 game. I mean, yeah, you could have totally played this game on PS2, just with worse graphics, but you absolutely could have played this on PS2. I don't even see the point, right? Like, now you know why this was a Game Pass game, right? And you know why they never actually showed, like, a blowout of how the game plays. That's why. Wow. Well, I guess that's it. I gave it a shot. I certainly was not expecting to be done with the game in an hour. Fuck it, next game.
I thought we would get more out of it than that. That's pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not very happy
guys,
with
listen,
that.
I'm not buying any games now. Buy System Shock. I'm in the midst of a week. Yesterday was one of the slowest days I've had in months. Today, I have $0 in tips, and I only have 2 hours left on my stream. And I sat there, and I covered my face, and I seriously teared up. Because I'm like, this is disgusting. I can't buy games now. The idea is, when things are going good, then you can purchase things. I can't buy a game right now. Derek, if we're not playing the game anymore, how do you think it went? What do you think? And I literally just described on stream what I thought of the game. Fucking idiot. Alright, now guys, we're gonna do 2 hours of Street Fighter 6 ranked. Tonight, we're doing casual with Brian. It's a lot of Street Fighter 6 for today, I get it. Please support the stream. So far, I'm not kidding you, this is the least supported stream I've done all year. I don't think I've done a single stream this year that has received 0 tips so far, and we have less than 2 hours left. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm not aware of anything. If you like Street Fighter, if you like me, please support the stream in some way. I would appreciate that. You know, I will give you shout-outs and stuff when I get a chance. But, you know, yeah, it would be great to see some support. Sorry that, you know, the stream didn't work out as planned. I was hoping Kunitsugami was going to be something interesting. It most certainly was not. Anyway, let's begin. So yesterday, guys, Friday, here's what yesterday was supposed to be, okay? For my first stream, I was supposed to basically do a new game called Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, which was a Game Pass game. It's made by Capcom. It runs on the RE engine, but no one really knew what the gameplay was until very recently when they started to actually show gameplay reveals. However, for like a year and a half as they were advertising this game, they basically just showed really artistic angles and previews that didn't really showcase what the game was. Now, admittedly, I hadn't researched the game because I knew it was a Game Pass game. I knew we might want to try something different during the middle of the summer, and I said, you know what? We'll just play it when it comes out and see what it is, and if I like it, great, and if I don't, we don't have to play it again. Same thing with you guys. If you don't like it, we don't have to continue it. There's no risk involved because I have Game Pass, right? I'm not paying for this game outright. And it is a little odd, I'll admit. Why is a brand new Capcom game on Game Pass day one? Can you think of any other Capcom games that have done that? Street Fighter doesn't do it. Resident Evil doesn't do it. Devil May Cry doesn't do it. Monster Hunter doesn't do it. Like, all the big notable Capcom franchises are not on Game Pass. Why would this one be? It's a little weird, don't you think? So anyway, yesterday we tried this game, and essentially what it is, first of all, it's salty as fuck. Graphics are outstanding, but it's on the RE engine, so you're not surprised, right? It runs beautifully. The frame rate is nice and smooth, 60 frames. And the music is very nice and relaxing. It's very, you know, cultural to Japanese, like, feudal-style music and stuff that you would hear around that time. Pretty nice stuff. However, the game is literally a tower defense game. You are a generic samurai guy, and all you do is you run around button mashing because the combos are pretty meaningless. They don't really do anything. And you kill a bunch of... Well, first of all, you cleanse the town, and all you do is run around holding B. So you cleanse the townspeople, you cleanse parts of the town to gain magic, then you use that magic to turn the townspeople into jobs, like the woodcutter, who's a melee fighter, or the archer, who obviously is a sniper class. And then you position them in the town, And then all you do is you initiate a wave of enemies, and the enemies start coming in, and you kill them and prevent them from touching this woman who's like supposed to be like some kind of a sorcerer or a priestess. You protect her from the demons. You do this in waves. Eventually, you have enough energy built up where she can clear the stage, and then it's over. You go to the next stage. Now, the variation is that, number one, there's bosses that are big monsters you fight, and those are a little bit tougher. Sometimes you have to like revive or heal yourself or heal your units that you position around. There's also special attacks that you can unlock. Like there was one that was a flame attack that builds up a stun meter on the boss. But essentially, it is super duper repetitive, super duper basic. And what I mean by that is there's nothing really to it. If you've played a tower defense game, you've basically played Mitsugami again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've already played this game. It just looks different. It's pretty. And I do like how nice it looks, for sure. I am liking the looks of the game. But outside of that, this game, no exaggeration, could have been on your phone. You could have played it 7 years ago, and it would have been identical. Okay? So, we played it for about an hour, and I had beaten 3 stages. I beat the first level, which is the tutorial, the first boss level, and the second level. And everyone was bored, including me. I was like, wow. Ugh, okay.
Oh my god, excuse me.
That was nothing like what I would have expected out of Capcom. Like, Capcom usually has experiences that are just less than a one-dimensional style game. And this is 100% one-dimensional. And I was like, oh. So the good news is, because it was on Game Pass, there was no commitment to keep playing it or anything. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's go ahead and let's do something different. So after my first hour experience of boredom, we all agreed I should switch. But the problem was, there was no
My hair will not stay up today. You notice that?
there was no clear-cut answer for what I should play. If I played Fallout 4, people would be disappointed because they didn't know I was going to bring it back yet. So they would have missed that premiere stream and a bunch of Nuka-Cola World. If I brought back Elden Ring, well, the Elden Ring crowd's coming by today to see me take on the final boss. So it's like, what would I have done that wasn't going to upset people? Die. Well, the only thing I could think of would be multiplayer, so Street Fighter, right? So literally, on the fly, unplanned, for 2 hours, I played ranked Street Fighter with M. Bison.
I got really tired. Like, it hit me hard.
All of a sudden, I got so... What's the word?
Fucking drunk.
No, it's not drained. There's a word for it. When you just... All of a sudden, it hits you, and you just feel like you're totally... have no energy, right? So that hit me. I was like, oh... And so I started playing with notably, yes, fatigue. Thank you. That's the word, fatigue. I felt totally fatigued. It like boom, hit me like a truck. So I tried to play with Blanca, and the funny part is like I'm trying to I'm trying to react to what I'm seeing on screen, but every time I had a chance for a combo, I dropped it. I couldn't even remember what to do. Like my brain had just brain fart after brain fart. It couldn't access the data. Thursday, for some odd reason, was like my slowest stream day in like a year, and I don't know what happened. So I was happy to see like it rally back. I'm like, oh, okay, it was just a bad day then. That's makes me feel better instead of being disheartened, right? So fuck up. So hint hint. So hint hint. So hint hint.